Hello and welcome. Today we're going to do a review on a multi-inflate tire system. Here's one I created. What are some of the advantages of this? It's faster. It's a lot faster. Why? The tiny little valve that's in that valve stem. It's called a Schrader valve. It only allows for about 2 cubic feet per minute. And that's the main bottleneck when you're airing up or airing down. How much air can you squeeze through that little tiny valve? So if you have all four at the same time, it's 4 times faster, right? So 4 valves would be about 8 CFM. That's the main reason why it's faster. The results will vary depending on your pump, your compressor, and I actually did a study on that. You can check that out. I'll put a link in the description below. So the main reason why it's faster, it's also easier. Visit each tire 2 times. You hook up with the valve, with the connection, and you unhook. You're done. Very simple. You can read all 4 tires at the same time. Since all 4 are connected together, one reading shows the tire pressure on all 4 tires. I actually can air down underneath my tailgate when it's raining. It's perfect. I stay nice and dry while I'm airing down my tires and checking the pressure all throughout. It's fantastic. It's consistent too. 1 meter, 4 tires, all the same. The tires will balance each other out. You can actually increase or actually inflate a flat tire with the other 3 tires because you just hook them all up and then the air will transfer to the lowest tire, make them all the same. It's really, really nice. So faster, easier, consistent, for sure. How about the setup? What can you do with the setup? I actually use polyurethane tubing. I like it. It's definitely a little bit cheaper than the other tubing would be Flexilla. And that's like a really thicker tube, almost like something you see in a home shop or something like that. It definitely doesn't tangle as much and it's more expensive, a little bit thicker, and it would take up definitely more space. I mean, if you had a Flexilla this long, it would probably be 3 times the size. But it's pretty nice. But it does touch the ground because it lays on the ground. And then therefore, if you have dirty ground, your tube is going to get dirty. With the polyurethane tubing, it actually suspends in the air. It's so lightweight, just kind of floats above from one tire to another. Never touches the ground. It's pretty nice. So I use this stuff. I like it. It's probably about 1/3 of the price of Flexilla, but it works for me. Another thing you do is number of valves. I chose 2 valves. And the reason why I chose 2 valves is because you can actually have it, let's see, increasing. This is coming from your compressor down, going out to your tires here. When you turn it off to check the pressure, it can have a back pressure going back to your compressor. And some compressors can't handle that. They'll start popping, or they don't have a shutoff valve, what have you. Some do, some don't. What I can do is actually vent while I'm checking the pressure, and the air will come out here. And when I'm ready to start inflating the tires, I'll just close this one, open this one, and then I'll start inflating tires again. So it's kind of optional. I kind of like it. Gives me choices and options. If I use someone else's compressor, then I can bleed it off. I don't have to worry about destroying the compressor by locking that air while it's on, things like that. But it's your choice. You can do either way. It's just the way I chose. I also chose to set up the configuration with the air come down from the top. I usually put my compressor on top of my hood or by the engine there because I hook it up to the battery. Keep it off the ground. So my hose comes in from the top, goes down, and then that's how I set this up. But some people like to put the compressor on the ground, and that works too. In that case, maybe put this connection down below so I can connect from below. It's really optional. Everything here is configurable. When you build it yourself, that's what you get. So that's the review. It's faster, easier, consistent. I'm never going back to 1 tire at a time, that's for sure. And you can choice and set up and change your configuration as you see fit. This works for me. Built 2 of these. Cost about $140 or so for 2. Give or take. Good deal. Never going back. Thanks for watching.